Are you ready for yet another earnings call? That's right. My name is Corey, and I am host of the Pop the Chart live stream. I'd like to welcome you to the show. This morning, 8:30 a.m., we're going to be going live with the HOFV earnings call. We're going to have the CEO, Michael Crawford, up in here. Got the live chart right here on your screen, ready to go. We got live news at the bottom of your screen, by the way. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, come into the live chat, say hi, get ready for a Monday, May 17th, 2021. HOFV, Hall of Fame Resort Entertainment. Let's get it. First and foremost, I am not a financial advisor. I cannot tell you what to do with your money. Got to make your own decisions, but I'll give you the most educated information that I can give you. All right. Woo! Let's get it. Make sure you check out the link, let everybody know to come on in. Ready for another big day. I know on Friday, we had a lot of HOFV people up in here ready to watch the earnings. Share the link out, let everybody know, say come on in. We had Holy Bananas was in the live chat earlier. I seen that. Say good morning, patiently waiting. I see you. I see you. Oh, and I'm ready to rock. I got my Bengals gear on. Yeah, my NFL gear. I'm ready to go. Ready to go. Excited. Got my E-tray ready to go right here. We got WEBULL up on the screen, checking out the chart. All on the 1 minute chart right now. And currently, HOFV, Hall of Fame Resort, in the pre-market sitting at $3.39, if I can talk here. Up 2.88% in the pre-market, already moving. Let's get it. By the way, at the bottom of your screen, I have the key financial highlights, by the way, that was released on Friday. There's that. And then I've got I got the call already ready to go right here up on your screen. Pull the music back just a little bit so you can hear me a little bit better as more people come in. Again, welcome. I know we're just a few minutes early. The call is actually set to go live at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I have it up and ready to go, already logged in, so that we can listen to it and have it for you. Make sure you let all your peeps know, all the HOV investors, come on in. I've been excited. We had the earnings release on Friday, and those key financial highlights, by the way. First quarter revenue was up $1.9 million, which is comparable to the prior year as the hotel revenue mostly offset lower rent and events revenues. The first quarter net loss of $126.1 million. This was primarily due to the $116.4 million expense related to the change in fair value of warrant liability, a result of the April 12, 2021 Securities and Exchange Commission staff statement affecting the account treatment for certain warrants. First quarter adjusted Ebitda was a loss of $5.1 million, which is comparable to the prior years. See page 6 for a reconciliation of the net loss attributable to Hall of Fame Resort and Entertainment Company stockholders to adjusted Ebitda. The company had a cash balance, including restricted cash, of $68.6 million as of March 31st, 2021, compared to the $40.1 million as of December 31st, 2020. The increased cash balance was driven by proceeds from an equity raise and exercise of warrants in the first quarter. So you have that at the bottom of your screen. It might be kind of small for you, but I just kind of want to put it out there so you can be able to see it as we get ready for the earnings. Every now and then you might hear them say, we are currently not ready for the Hall of Fame earnings yet. So please hold tight. Again, come on in. As you introduce yourself, say hi to live chat. I am pumped and ready to go for today. It's another day. I'm going to take you all the way through the earnings call, and then I do my show, my regular show. I scheduled it for 9:25 a.m., which is when I usually start, but we'll see. I mean, that might get pushed back a little bit depending on how long the actual call goes, because typically earnings call is about an hour, so we'll see. And one of those things. So like when we end the HOFV earnings actual call and end it, we'll jump over into my other live stream. You'll be able to do that. It's all right there on my channel for you, already scheduled, ready to go. So that way y'all can jump into it and continue on the rest of the day as I follow HOFV along with some of the others that I follow, like AMC, GameStop, and then some of the crypto market, WiseKey, DLPN. We got all kinds of stuff up in here that I follow on a regular basis. So you're more welcome to join me later on for that too as well. So keep that in mind. Again, if you're coming in, hey, say good morning in the live chat. Unless you're somewhere else across the world and it's like afternoon or something, and you know you're way ahead of me. So, but anyway, it's good morning from here in the Eastern Time Zone. I can tell you that. Yeah. I am up early with you all. I'm typically in here at 9:25 a.m. You know, I'm up a little earlier today. All excited for this wonderful HOFV earnings call. I'm excited to hear what they say on the call, and I'm excited just to hear the three letters NFT. That's what I want to hear. NFT, baby, get it. Woo! And in case you're wondering, I did not have any coffee yet this morning, so my energy is just regular, straight up wake up energy. This is how I am on a regular basis. I do have some high quality H2O right here, high quality H2O. So got that. Actually, you know what? Let's take a drink. Let's take a drink right now. Yeah, get it. Oh, yeah. All right, 8:07. We got 22 minutes. 22 minutes and 43 seconds. You can tell the call goes live. Live. This is hitting your YouTube live stream, and y'all gonna be hearing it. So, by the way, if you haven't had a chance yet, make sure you click that like button. It does help the YouTube algorithm to push up the video so more people can see it on YouTube. That does also help people find it. So, you know, it can bring in, you never know, it can bring in new investors. New investors to be like, oh, what's this? Oh, wait, hold on a second. I'm going to click on this. What is this? So, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. Yo, rock. Yeah. Booyah says so. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Good morning. How you doing? Yeah. You know, I taking a look at the straight up taking a look at the session movers today. Like pre-market, by the way. For those of you that are just kind of, you know, hanging in there. Oh, whoa, here we go. The event is now live. Okay, press the play button. Let's test this out here. All right, good. We got some music playing. Awesome. Good deal. We're live and ready to go. All I gotta do is unmute it. Says long commute. Go H. Oh, you got a long commute. Oh, yeah. See, just listening in. Excuse me, listening in. I got you. Completely understand that. But what I was saying though before that updated on me there was the big mover so far in the pre-market is DBGI, by the way. Anybody following along live with the pre-market? DBGI at 44.11%. Yeah. 44% in the pre-market. Woo! But we're taking a look at HOFV right now. Currently, $3.35 up 1.52% in the pre-market. So already starting up today. Starting up. We got 24K in volume, 24,000. So that's where we're at, sitting right now. That 330s are our previous close. Previous close. 330. We were up 3.77% on Friday. Alrighty. So we're sitting at a little over 19 minutes right now to the earnings call. So make sure you share the link out, let some people know. Say, come on in, come check it out. Say, get your tails in here. It's HOFV day, baby. So talk about. I want to see HOFV continue upward. Now, here's something that I want to say about it too. By the way, for those of you who've been following along, looking at it on this chart. Look at this daily chart. I just want to show you something. This, boom, boom, ladies and gentlemen, you already know what it is. That's a George W right there. That's a double bottom on the daily chart. You know what that means, right? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Looking like it might be testing 480 here very soon. In my opinion, this is over a matter of days, though, if it continues upward, because it should. Double bottoms always lead up to a nice run up, man. Nice run up. So keep that in mind. We got a double bottom. Also, if you look at it on the hour chart, you can see we kind of had a double bottom too. Boom, boom, and then you got that little run up right there. So that's where we're at on the 1 hour chart. But if we go back to the minute, follow it. Currently, 1.52% in the pre-market. So come on in. Good morning. Welcome to the show, yo. It's Corey, your host of Pop the Chart, hanging out with you. We'll be following the Hall of Fame Resort Entertainment Company earnings, and I'm excited about it. With everything that's going on in the Hall of Fame Resort and the just entertainment complex up there in the Hall of Fame Village and the partnership with NFTs and the NFL and all that, it's insane. Thank you for hitting that like button, by the way. If you haven't done that yet, please click that like button. It does help the algorithm move the HOFV video up in the listing a little bit more. So do that if you could, please. That would be epic. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And then, if you haven't hit the sub button yet, come on in, sub. As soon as this show's over, I'll be going right into my regular show, the regular market show that I do. I already have it set up for that typically AM, but we, depending on how long the call is, we'll be staying on the call all the way through. So if it goes into the market open, that's fine. So anyway, that's where we're at right now. 15 people up in here. Welcome. But like I said, it's a head and shoulders in the daily and weekly. Look at the monthly, huge cup and handle on the monthly. The monthly. Let me zoom in here. Yeah. Yeah. Get it. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Look at that. Love it. Love it. Andrew says good morning. Good morning to you, Andrew. Yeah. I'm ready to go. I'm pumped. I'm excited. I want to see some movement in the HOFV. I want to see some good talk. Maybe some little newsy news, little something, I don't know. Little something good. Little something. And then maybe we make some money today. All right, thank you for clicking that like button. Y'all rock. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are 15 minutes from the call. 15 minutes. By the way, for those of you that are in here, make sure you check out in the description should be links to my Twitter, so you can follow me there. Stocktwits, excuse me, that sort of thing. And then and there's also links to all kinds of tools and things on here, like crypto. If you're looking at crypto, the crypto market, by the way, crypto market's down right now. So I mean, it's showing it is up, but I mean, it's actually down. So you know, if you're one of those peeps, and I'm not telling you what to do with your money, but if you're one of those peeps who want to invest in the crypto market, there's some links in there where you can go through my referral links. I think there's a couple of them that'll hook you up with, like if you do a deposit or something, they give you like a percentage or something. I don't know, but you can check that out. But the crypto market is down right now, so there's a good chance to maybe buying opportunity for anybody checking out crypto. So there's some QR codes on your screen. One's the Gate.io, one's the Binance. I know there's also I think a link to COINBASE in there as well in the description. Should be. But anyway, y'all are more welcome to check those out. As we wait for the earnings call. Hall of Fame Resort Entertainment. Are you guys pumped? You get excited? Come on in the live chat, say hi, hit that like button, hit that sub button if you have not yet. I'm ready to go. We're sitting at 335, up 1.52% in the pre-market. We've got on your screen, by the way, I got the key financial highlights, so you can read those if you want. Gregory Williams says, "What's up? What up, Greg? How you doing? Good morning." Yeah. So I'm stoked and ready to go for today. Big day. I've been waiting for this day for a while. HOFV earnings, and you know, I know we had the earnings report on Friday, but we're just super pumped to be able to hear the call. I want to hear what they have to say. If there's anything else going on, this is Bill says, "I'll go Rand." Gotcha. Greg says, I'm good. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right, I'm getting excited. I'm ready to hear this. I'm ready to hear what they have to say. I'm excited for the call. I know we'll get some peeps up in here as we get a little closer here in the next few minutes. More and more will be rolling in as they wake up. Unless they're sleeping in, you might have some people be like, "Oh man, I overslept. Oh no, my alarm didn't go off." So if you know somebody, you know, that's sleeping right now, and you call them up, say, "Wake up!" Say, "This is your wake up call. We got the earnings call." Now, don't make me come over there, pull you by the ear. Let's go. Holy Bananas, looking forward to the call. Yeah. Hey, I see your messages from this morning, by the way. Good morning. 17 people, 18 people, welcome. Thank you so much for each and every one of you for coming in. My name is Corey, host of Pop the Chart. I'd like to welcome you to the show following the HOFV Hall of Fame Resort Entertainment Q1 earnings 2021 here. And on this May 17th, 2021, we are a little over, just shy of 11 minutes until the call goes live. 11 minutes, so make sure you hit that like button, hit that sub button if you have not done that yet. Let the people know, say, come on in, come join the call. Cryogenic Potato says, "I refuse to oversleep during the week." I refuse. I will not do it. Get it? Bill Young says, "New partnerships. Want to know about Crown League staking? Sold out. Construction, and of course NFT. NFT. I don't expect to hear much about betting until bill passes. That's true. We're still waiting on that. We're still waiting on the sports betting bill. They're saying, I think it says July, maybe by the end of July. So we'll see. Yes. So 20 people up in here. Yeah, we're growing. We got some people waking up. They're coming on in. They're grabbing their coffee. Got your coffee and your donuts ready to go. That's what I'm talking about. Or you know, if you're not on the coffee and donuts game, maybe you got your H2O, your high quality H2O. You know what I'm saying? And you're ready to go on that. I didn't say I didn't like donuts, though. I did not say that. Those words did not come out of my mouth. I will eat a donut. Solid. I will literally, if I had donuts right now, I'd be tearing them up. Turn them up. Andrew says, from what you know about HOFV, has it been manipulated or are swing traders holding the price down? All right, so from what I know about it, I don't think it's being manipulated, in my opinion. All right, and I'll tell you why. The whole market is down, right? So everybody's talking about, oh, it's manipulation. Oh, it's manipulation. Everyone's there's all people always say there's manipulation. There's always manipulation, right? But the market as a whole is down. If you look at the entire market, everything is down. I mean, look. If you look at the crypto market, look at Bitcoin. If you go on my screen, I should be able to see it. Nah, it's just off the screen here. I'll scroll down a little bit here. All right, so Bitcoin. It's 45,000 right now. If I pull this chart up really quick and look at it, look at this. All right, let me show you something about crypto. Look at the last time that it was below that price. This is February, and it barely went below it. it's look at the high, 64K. That's how far down the crypto market. Like the whole market took a tank. Everything's tanking right now. So it's just one of those things. Let me go back to HOFV to get to the real chart here. But anyway, so that's my opinion. I think personally, I think just the entire market's down. I think it's just one of those things, when people start putting money back in, and you get some good news with the HOFV, get some really good news. I think the partnerships and things like that all tend to kind of work out, and the news hits, boom. It's all good for us. So I think sports betting is definitely going to help out quite a bit. That's something that they can use in the future, especially to their advantage. So that's my opinion. But right now, 7 minutes, a little over 7 minutes. We're at 7:38. There you go. Y'all get pumped yet? Get pumped? Bill says Bitcoin dripping will be good for crypto markets. Great for crypto like algorithm. Yep. Alright, so speaking of crypto, I got me some FEG, baby, which stands for Feed Every Gorilla. Oh, the apes up in here. Drop some gorillas in the live chat. That's what I'm talking about. FEG. If you haven't heard of it, it's new, but I really like it. I think it's really cool. I'm kind of I'm on that Safe Moon. I'm in Safe Moon. I like Safe Moon as well as another one I'm in. I like just the reward side of it, right? So it's like you invest in it, and then every time someone sells it, every time you get some paper hands out there, they burn part of that, or like they charge a fee basically. Anytime someone has paper hands, they get charged a fee. Like a 1% fee, and then like so much of it gets burned, and the other so much of it gets distributed to the other investors. So you buy in, and as you're in, you're sitting there and you just watch your account just grow. You get more shares. I mean, how many stock things can you buy? How many stocks can you buy where it's just it just increases your shares, right? You don't have to, and for free. It's free. That's what I'm talking about. Can't beat free. To be honest with you, I invested in some on this weekend. It's got a little tracker on my phone. It tracks actually the rewards. It's pretty cool. It's got like an app for that. Yeah, there's an app for that. But I got like just since yesterday, I got like 2.8 million free shares in this one that I'm in FEG. I'm like, it's insane. You just get in and you just watch it grow. So it pays to hold. HODL. 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 Hold it. Get it. We are just a little over 5 minutes, y'all. Hit that like button. Let's see here. Also, some of that crypto money will go back into stocks. Yeah, stocks like maybe HOFV, Hall of Fame Resort and Entertainment. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I got some new sub. Says 2003 Chevy Duramax. Oh, thank you for hitting that sub button. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you. Hey yo, what up? That's so funny. It's like your screen name is Hey yo. and you put what up, so it's like, hey, yo, what up? Thank you for the, and just, excuse me. Whoa. Man, good morning. Whoa. Gotta get my voice back. All right, here we go. Andrew says, thank you for the analysis. Sounds like it's up to HOFV to make it happen. It is up to HOFV. It's up to them. And it's up to us to spread the word, y'all. You gotta spread the word. That's key. Let people know about it. You know, you go to your friend's house, you see your friend's house, you look, you know, and first you gotta start with your friend, you know, and you gotta say this. This is just automatically key. You gotta say, friend, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do with your money. That's how I start. That's how I start my show every day, right? You just come in. I can't tell you what to do with your money. But HOFV gonna go to the moon, and you gonna miss the rocket if you're not on board, right? Like, you're gonna miss the rocket to the moon, baby. That's what I'm saying. Get it? You gotta, and when you do it, you gotta reach over and touch them on the shoulder. You know, you got that awkward kind of touch, and they're just kind of like, whoa, whoa, it's touching my shoulder. What's going on here? Is it in my bubble? Dude, it's in my bubble. And you're just like, look, I want you to be on a rocket to the moon. Come on down, baby. You gotta do it all like car salesman like. Like, you know what you want. Come on in, take a look, just pan around, look around, and see what's on the lot. But look at what's in that showroom right back there. Check that out. You see that right there? Oh, you know you want that. You know you want some of that. CryoJ says, I wish someone would tell me what to do with my money. I'm a compulsive investor. Oh, hey y'all, we're getting close now. Keith says, I need my itinerary for the moon flight. Let's go. Been holding this guy for a while. Bags. You got the bags up in here. Got the bags. Welcome. Good morning to each and every one of you, by the way. My name is Corey. I'm the host of Pop the Chart to the show each day, market open through market close. I'm going to keep you rocking with the HOFV earnings call that we're about to go live on here in just a moment. And then afterwards, so y'all got to stick around because afterwards we're going to, I have another stream. It's scheduled for 9:25 when I typically start, but whenever this call ends, and you know, we got to finish up with the call or whatever, we'll jump over to the other stream and we'll get you into my regular show. And I do that all the way through market close. You hang out with me today. Follow HOFV, AMC, GameStop, the crypto markets, a whole lot more. All the information, news, and more for you. That's what I do. So make sure you join me for that. All right. Oh, we're getting close. Y'all getting excited? Woo! Oh, the nerves. Patty C, thank you for subbing. I just seen that come across my phone. Thank you for the sub. You rock. Appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 1 minute up in here. 1 minute. All right, so it's time to get the music going here. Let me get this all turned down here so you can hear it. Yeah, here we go. Let's turn it on. Oh, I'm probably gonna get hit with a YouTube flag for the hold music, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the HOFV Hall of Fame Resort and Entertainment and Q1 2021 earnings call. That's exactly what I feel like, you know, right now. I'm like, oh, come on, get your crumpets here, get your crumpets. I mean, I don't know. It's the worst. I apologize for that. That was the worst. Anyway, that's what I feel with this whole music right now. I don't know what all this is, but hey, get your footballs ready. Hey, the NFL plays in London. FYI, they do play in London this year, so we are doing London games. Keep that in mind. So, at least someone is willing to hang out with me besides my cats. Oh, cryogenic potatoes. The name. 23 up in here. Hit that like button if you haven't already. If you haven't subbed, come on in, join it. As we get ready for the HOFV, I want to hear Michael Crawford, CEO, coming to you live here in just a moment as we are at 8:30 a.m. Should be going live any moment right here on the show. So, get pumped, get excited, hit up that live chat, hit that like button, hit that sub button if you haven't already, and let's get into it. Boom! I'm just gonna say this just because it sounds fun right now. NFTs! Oh, come on, you're late. You're late for your call. It's 8:31. Where you at? Operator, somebody wake them up. Wait, what if they really happened? What if they actually overslept? Like literally, like CEOs like running like out of the car right now, running up the stairs, like trying, like, oh, the elevator's out of business.
Good morning.
Here we go.
Welcome to the Hall of Fame Resort and Entertainment Company's first quarter 2021 earnings conference call. This conference call is being recorded and all participants are in a listen-only mode. We will open the conference up for questions and answers following the prepared remarks. I would now like to turn the conference over to Ann Graffis, Executive Vice President of Public Affairs. Please proceed.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us for our first quarter 2021 earnings conference call. Our latest press release, supplemental slides, and 10-Q were posted Friday evening after market hours. These documents can be found in the Investor Relations section of our website at hofreco.com. After this brief introduction, Michael Crawford, President and CEO, will give us an overview of the quarter's results and an update on our fiscal year priorities. Jason Crom, our CFO, will then provide detailed analysis of the quarter's financial results and update of our fiscal 2021 outlook. During today's call, we will make forward-looking statements that reflect the company's current expectations about future plans and performance. These statements rely on assumptions and estimates, and actual results may differ materially due to risks and uncertainties. I encourage you to read the full disclosure concerning forward-looking statements in the earnings press release. Additionally, please note that the company uses non-GAAP results to evaluate performance internally, as detailed in the press release. We have posted a supplementary slide deck summarizing the quarterly results. These slides can be accessed on our website as well and will be archived there along with a replay of this call. If you have additional questions after today's call, please contact me directly. It is now my pleasure to turn the call over to President and CEO Michael Crawford.
Thank you, Ann. Good morning, everybody. Great to be with you today. I thought I'd start by speaking to just some broader business indicators we've experienced throughout Q1 and into Q2 that really continue to allow me to have a very positive outlook on the future of our company. Firstly, in Q1 and Q2, we're seeing significant improvement in leisure travel, which we had hoped would be the case. The U.S. Travel Association is reporting 9 out of 10 people surveyed plan on taking a trip over the next 6 months. Hotel operators are reporting improving trends in RevPAR, occupancy, advanced bookings for leisure travel and some business travel as well. Live entertainment and events are coming back strong. Bookings are happening. They're being sold out in locations that are now allowing max capacity. I was very pleased last week to hear Governor Mike DeWine, the governor of Ohio, talk about eliminating all of the COVID-19 health related restrictions, the mask mandates, the reductions of capacity on indoor and outdoor events. This is all very positive for a couple of reasons. One, for our business, we're clearly wanting to welcome back and engage with guests and in social environments. And so seeing the COVID cases being reduced, watching vaccines being rolled out, and frankly, getting excited about people having the opportunity to protect their health is something that we're thrilled to see and excited to welcome those types of fans and activities back to our property. You'll recall a couple of weeks ago, I talked a little bit about the NFL draft and how successful that was, having a chance to meet with Commissioner Roger Goodell beforehand and talking about future partnership opportunities. And in fact, in the coming days, we plan on meeting again to discuss those even further. But, very proud of the fact that the NFL had an incredible 2020 season, playoffs, Super Bowl. The popularity of football has never been stronger, and we intend to leverage that in our business as we go, go forward. Also worth reminding everybody, we are a sports and entertainment company focused on investing at this time. We're investing in product, we're investing in experiences, relationship, partnerships, physical and virtual assets that will drive incredible new guest and fan engagement and shareholder value. We entered 2021 with some very specific stated goals. We wanted to strengthen our balance sheet. We obviously wanted to obtain a construction
I apologize. I do not know what just happened with that call. We'll refresh and we'll just see what happens here. Did they drop the call? What happened? Oh no! It's no good. 1 second. Alright, we'll just refresh and log back into the call. 1 second. Sorry, guys. I apologize. That just dropped out on me. I don't know what happened. Let's, we'll just go back in here. That happens sometimes. You never know. Could be just, we blowing it up. Too many investors. Too many investors. Yeah, it's not loading, y'all. I don't know what happened. I think they lost their connection. Is anybody else having some? Is anybody else pull it up? Hear their website? I'm literally refreshing and nothing's happening. I've never had this issue before. Hold on, here we go. Let's try this again. Yeah, even the player's not even loading on the website anymore. I think they killed it. They killed the earnings call. What happened? All right, well, I don't know what happened. I apologize, guys, but I'll try to refresh it. It literally just dropped out on me, like right in the middle of the call. Is anybody else still hearing it? Anybody else having some issues? I don't know. I went to the website. Again, I'm refreshing again. Not getting anything. Like, the player won't even load. It just says player error. They blew it up! HOFV, they blew up! Oh, man. As soon as you start talking about the, hanging out with Roger Goodell, it's like, gone. That's it. Everybody heard the commish. They always boo the commissioner of the NFL, and they just heard it, and they were like, you know what? We're turning you off because you said Roger Goodell. That's it. You will not. Come on. This is, oh man, I've never had this happen. Come on. This is not even fair. I'm so mad right now. How does this even happen? Technology. Yeah, it won't load at all. The player just like stopped. Well, I don't know what to say. They lost the call. I think they're having some internet issues. Everyone lost it, not just you. Okay, so I was getting ready to say something's not right on the website. They blew the website up. It's not just me. I'm getting ready to say someone said the call just dropped. What happened? They closed out of it. I'll just keep refreshing. Oh, bull honky. Maybe overload? Yeah, it said we overloaded it. We overloaded it. I knew something wasn't right. I'm like, I've never had that happen before. Michael Crawford, just call my phone right now and I'll put you on speaker. You can talk to everybody. How about that? We'll make it easier. Well, talk. That'd be the smart way to do it. I should just be like, you know what? Future reference, instead of using your dang webcast or whatever junk you're, I don't know, using over there. I'm telling you, it was the Roger Goodell moment. Everybody booed Roger Goodell, and someone just decided to flip the switch and turn it off. That was it. They were like, you know what? You said Roger Goodell's name. Roger says, "What up, gang? Baby overload." Yep. What up, Roger? Yeah, well, everything. We were listening to the call, and it just dropped out. I keep hitting refresh, hit play, but nothing. I'm just gonna, keep logging out, logging back in. Maybe something will work. I tried to turn it down, just double check, because it did just reload like something's trying to come back up. I'm gonna keep refreshing it. Hopefully we get it back running. Maybe they just let them know, hey yo, the call went out. They'll probably put something up. Oh, a pre-recorded version of this call will be put up later. Come on. Good stuff, right? That was just that's all it was. It was an NFTs. That's what that was. It was a tease. It was, hey, we're gonna give you just a little bit, and that's it. That's all you get. Just a tiny little bit. Oh, here we go. Oh, hang on, it refreshed. There it is.
A brand new partnership with Tupelo Honey, World Chase Tag, and ESPN to produce this tournament, this tag tournament that has become such a cultural phenomenon. We will be producing it around our campus, live to air Q3, and that will happen around our enshrinement event in early August. So we're excited about yet another new partnership, leveraging our content, allowing us to bring expertise to bear, and creating value for our shareholders. But in Q1, we did sign several new media partnerships and have started the process of production and distribution of those previously announced deals, those things like the NFL Alumni Academy, our Inspired series, the Perfect 10 documentary that documents or depicts the 10 gentlemen who have won a Heisman Trophy and also went on to be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And there's many more in the pipeline that we're excited about talking about in the near and long term. The other thing that we continue to make great progress on with our media division is we have the ability, and we've shown the ability, to leverage our access to great content and intellectual property and be flexible and nimble in creating new product and experiences for our fans and guests to enjoy. And I'm talking about the non-fungible token business. There's been several releases that we've put out depicting how we engaged Dolphin Entertainment as our partner, how we signed a deal with Elite Holdings to begin our first non-fungible token releases to be centered around those 10 athletes that I just spoke about. And in fact, today, I'm very pleased to announce that later today, this afternoon, our first 2 assets will go on sale, centered around one of the best wide receivers to ever play the game, in my opinion, Tim Brown, or Touchdown Timmy, as people like to refer to him. He'll be on ESPN today talking about that. We have created, I think, with Dolphin, 2 amazing products, 2 different types of products for fans to enjoy and own. The first of which is an original one-of-a-kind piece of digital art created by our artist Shane Griffin. And this will be a one-of-one, and it will be distributed through the OpenSea distribution channel beginning today, an auction style of distribution, and it will be on auction for several days. The second we're referring to is a digital player card. And we've named this card Playbooks, right? Playbooks in football are very important. They create an opportunity to succeed. And as you see these products, there is a lot of movement. There is a lot of direction and focus. Playbooks put you in the helmet of the player and shows you the career that that player has had. And by the way, it's not only showing you, it's being narrated by that player. So I could not be more excited about these one-of-a-kind products. There's really nothing like these out on the market today. I think they will bring great value for our fans. It's always our goal to create product that no one else is doing. And I think they'll generate great revenue for us as a company, a new model of revenue that, frankly, we never counted on as we conceived our business strategy. But again, to the credit of the team, we have been able to pivot and I believe deliver something that will be spectacular. Again, these go on sale today and will be on sale for the next several days, but we don't finish with one. Our goal is to launch 2 of these a month for the next several months and into the next several years. We think this is a new pipeline of creative product that is being highly demanded in the digital art space, and we are working with one of the best partners in that space in Dolphin Entertainment and hiring some of the best artists out there to help us create this new product. By the way, as I said, we have 2 new products. We're looking at a 3rd new product. And so always we want to be creative and give our guests something to be amazed by and something that they'll be proud to own. Moving into our gaming division, our 3rd business vertical, as promised, we did launch our Hall of Fantasy Football League. It is the first franchise-based fantasy football model where participants can back or take a stake in a team. We announced our league with 10 teams. It'll be a 13-week season, 3 weeks of playoffs, and a championship game. I can't even begin to tell you how excited we were to get those out. I think the team locations, the names, and the brands have been very well received. They're very fun and engaging. We had staking start. The first day we staked out 2 of our teams 3 times and 1 of our teams 2 times. So we've actually had to stop the staking of a few teams multiple times, which is really encouraging given the fact that we haven't even announced the front offices or drafted the teams. And so there's a lot more that we're going to be doing to activate this league. Over the next couple of months, we'll be announcing those front offices. We'll be announcing the commissioner of our league. We'll be launching our mobile app and a lot of other activations. By the way, worth mentioning that we also launched our online merchandise store for this league, so yet another way for fans to own a piece of the league and support their team and drive revenue for us as a company. As I said, we have more big activations coming, and frankly, we're really excited about the direction that this league is going, and the way in which fans are appreciating the difference in the model, allowing fantasy to become a team-based sport and allowing them to cheer for a team and own a piece of merchandise and really feel part of a community. Our goal is to different consultants, lobbyists, legislators to really understand the dynamic of sports betting. It was exciting to see last week the bill being introduced by the Senate that would allow for a vote to be taken on legalizing sports betting in Ohio. And as I previously also stated, we have been in very detailed discussions with potential sports betting partners. Our goal is to allow fans to engage in ways in which they want with the sport, football and other sport in general. And sports betting just enhances that engagement from our perspective. We look forward to having potentially an on-site presence, a sports betting presence at our destination in Canton at the Hall of Fame Village powered by Johnson Controls. Our fantasy league where teams can play each other virtually, potentially sports betting around that, sponsorship activity, a lot of different ways in which we can bring value to a sports betting partner, and a sports betting partner can complement and enhance what we're doing as a company as well. Finally, over Q1, we continue to sign new partner and sponsorship deals, but we were very pragmatic around these types of deals, meaning when we need to have engagement with companies throughout the company's life cycle, we want to have meaningful discussions and sign partners that will help enhance and strengthen our service and complement the product that guests will experience as they visit our destination. And frankly, now we're beginning to focus on strategic sponsor partners across all of our business units, media, gaming, and the destination-based assets, with many more of those to come. We're looking forward to announcements around new retail tenants, sponsor partners, operational partners, and I think that will only enhance and strengthen our company's core capabilities of execution and delivering one-of-a-kind product for our guests to enjoy. So a very exciting Q1, a lot of production, and heading into Q2, we see that momentum growing even more with those broad global indicators that I talked about with people's desire to get back out and be social in destinations and engage with great product. And there couldn't be more excitement around the 2021 NFL football season. So let me now stop for a moment. I'll turn it over to Jason and have him provide our financial result updates for Q1 and beyond.
All right. Thank you, Mike. And hello, everyone. I do just want to comment that I understand some of our web participants have lost audio communication for a few minutes. We apologize for that, and we thank everyone for your patience. The replay will be available on our website soon after the call concludes. That will help you catch up on any comments you may have missed. So with that done, back to our regularly scheduled program here. We filed our first quarter fiscal 2021 Form 10-Q post-market on Friday, May 14th. That document can be found on the SEC website as well as our investor relations site. Please note, based on a late reclass of items, there is a difference in a few buckets on the cash flow statement between our 10-Q and press release. Please rely on the filed 10-Q for the most updated line item detail. To avoid any confusion, we will reissue the press release later today. Now, moving on to our financial results. First quarter total revenue of $1.9 million was comparable to the prior year, with hotel revenue from our DoubleTree Hotel that opened in Q4 2020 being offset by reduced events due to the COVID-19 global health pandemic. First quarter adjusted Ebitda was a loss of $5.1 million, which is also comparable to the prior year. The Ebitda loss was driven by property operating and hotel operating expenses, as we continue to invest in building the groundwork for success across all three of our business verticals. As Mike already noted, we were affected by the recent SEC statement for the accounting treatment of warrants. Our financial statements reclassified the warrants as liabilities at fair market value in each reporting period, both with the amended 10-K that was filed last week, as well as the 10-Q filed on Friday. The company will remain in compliance with all of its financial covenants under its credit facilities, even after giving effect to the restatement. Due to this accounting change, we will show increased liabilities and expense if the company's stock price increases. While the line items on the financial statements will vary based on the company's stock price, I want to reiterate that it does not impact our cash flow from operations, our cash and cash equivalents, or our liquidity for all prior and future periods. On the balance sheet, we finished the quarter with a cash balance of approximately $69 million, compared to approximately $40 million at the end of 2020. Both of these values are inclusive of our restricted cash balances. The increase in cash was primarily driven by the follow-on offering of common stock in February, plus warrants from the November offering being exercised during the quarter. We have been and will continue to work diligently to optimize our capital structure. Our net debt balance was $102 million in the first quarter, as reflected in our notes payable, compared to about $99 million at the end of 2020. Now transitioning more specifically to construction. As we discussed last quarter, we expect investment in Phase 2 development to exceed $300 million. The targeted capital funding sources continue to include both public and private financing. As we also talked about on our last call, we're taking a very disciplined approach to the financing process. With our equity raises completed, our focus continues to be on construction financing. Consequently, there are still no immediate plans to raise additional common equity. We will provide an update when the terms of the construction loan are finalized and are still targeting a signed construction loan by the end of the second quarter. We remain really excited about 2021 and the potential for the developments that we have announced so far this year. In terms of the financials, we are still not providing specific financial guidance for 2021, given the uncertainties that remain with COVID. I will reinforce, though, that our expectations have not materially changed from our last earnings call. We still expect revenue to increase in 2021, driven by a few key factors, which include, but are not limited to, first, having the DoubleTree open for a full year after opening the hotel in November of 2020. Second, revenue coming from the incremental events that have been booked at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, our sports complex, and the DoubleTree. While COVID is expected to impact our event schedule and attendance in the short term as we act in accordance with all state and local health regulations, we're hopeful for a return of fans representing a substantial % of our capacity while we host sporting events, concerts, and festivals in the second half of this year. We're seeing positive data points in recent months with both the hotel and our events. And third, we also expect the media vertical to contribute to revenue with the launch of NFTs here in the second quarter, as well as later in the year from partnership agreements that we have already announced. In terms of our Ebitda, we expect profitability to be marginally better than 2020, but 2021 will continue to be an investment year. I want to reiterate again that our longer-term goalposts still have not moved, and by the time construction on Phase 2 is fully complete and operational, we continue to target $150 million of annual run rate revenue and approximately $50 million of annual run rate adjusted Ebitda across our three key pillars, which again are destination-based assets, our media platforms, and our gaming vertical. We continue to execute on our financial priorities that we have communicated in the past and are committed to maintaining a balance sheet that provides the financial flexibility through our growth phase that will ultimately deliver long-term value to all of our shareholders. Now let me turn it back to Mike, who will provide some closing comments.
Great. Thanks, Jason. Let me just say in conclusion, I have a great deal of optimism and hope for where we're headed as a company. I was just off the phone with our primary construction lender this morning. We have line of sight on how to conclude and have a term sheet in place in the very near term. They feel good about where we are as a company and how we're continuing to produce results and grow. But we haven't stopped there. We've added new consultants that are helping us look at private and public financing to round out our capital stack. Our goal is to have everything that we need in place, including our equity that we've raised over the last year, to really ensure the long-term success of our company, not only building assets, but creating new experiences and product for our guests to enjoy. It's exciting to see how the world is evolving. We're focused on the business opportunities that are now presenting themselves across our entire company. The world is traveling. Live events are being booked and being sold out. Consumers are looking for one-of-a-kind product to engage with and purchase. I think we're well positioned in the near, mid, and long term to drive great value for our shareholders. I hope what you're seeing is a team that is dedicated, is focused, and has the ability to deliver results. While we're investing in assets, creating new media content, launching gaming, and we're still looking for those revenue opportunities that are going to drive value for our company. And it's also a team that I'm incredibly proud of. They have done this in the time of the worst health pandemic to ever hit the world. They've stayed positive, and we continue to add great team members that are helping execute against our strategy and being very nimble and opportunistic to drive new business development along the way. We look forward to keeping everyone informed about the great progress we expect to achieve in the coming months. And now I'll just stop and open it up for questions. Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, we will conduct a question-and-answer session. If you would like to ask a question, please press star 1 on your telephone keypad. A confirmation tone will indicate your line is in the question queue. You may press star 2 if you would like to remove your question from the queue. For participants using speaker equipment, it may be necessary to pick up your handset before pressing the star keys. One moment while we poll for our first question. Our first question comes from Jack Vander Aarde with Maxim Group. Please proceed.
Great. Hi, Michael. Hi, Jason. Congrats on the continued. Hey guys, congrats on the continued momentum. It's great to see. Thanks for taking my questions. So, maybe a first question for Michael. Follow up on your hotel business update that you provided. Revenues clearly are picking up sequentially in the first quarter from the fourth quarter. I know it's still early stage kind of business, and then plus on top of the fact that there's COVID and there's a lot of things going on in the world that makes this not a normalized environment. But revenue is picking up, which is good to see. Wondering if you could just talk a bit more about hotel occupancy and bookings levels, kind of how they've trended in the fourth quarter or first quarter, and then kind of how you see that playing out through the second quarter and throughout the remaining balance of this year, just in terms of occupancy and, are all the rooms ready and open for business, and how do you expect those rooms to be filled?
Yeah, hopefully everybody can still hear us. I just want to make sure technical difficulty-wise. I'm not sure if we still have Mike on the line, but Jack, in terms of,
I got it. Oh, Jason, sorry. I was doing the thing that most people are doing during COVID. I was talking while I was on mute, so I apologize.
No worries.
And Jack, I gave a fantastic answer, so I hope you like that. No, let me go back. I'll be specific here. Fourth quarter, we had a soft opening of this asset, right? We didn't open all the rooms. We wanted to make sure their service levels were where they needed to be and comparable for a Hilton DoubleTree product and frankly comparable for our product. As we entered into Q1, we really did start to see the pickup of leisure travel, believe it or not, weekend stays, some small event bookings. But remember, this hotel is uniquely positioned in Canton, Ohio. It has the largest ballroom and meeting facilities of any hotel in the region. And it was a hotel that was very beloved. It's the only downtown hotel in Canton. It had been let go, degraded pretty severely. We have brought this back to being a world-class downtown hotel, the best product, in my opinion, in the region, and very comparable with Big City Hotel product as well. What we're seeing now is business travel is slowly coming back. Leisure travel is coming back stronger, but events, weddings, birthdays, meeting events, et cetera, are starting to book strongly. And now with no capacity restrictions, we anticipate those to come on even more strong. We have multiple millions of dollars on the books for the remainder of this year in the event booking business for the hotel. That drives room nights Sunday through Thursday, right? And that's usually where you need the most in terms of incremental capacity and filling that capacity. Weekends trending very strong, launching great new food product. So I feel very good about where the hotel is trending. And by the way, as we continue to build events on site, on campus, music, concerts, enshrinements, college football games, kickoff to the NFL season, et cetera, we're booking that hotel and selling it out well in advance for multiple weeks throughout this entire year. So we're encouraged about the trend line there. And frankly, we're encouraged about building a new hotel on site as well, because we think that we'll be able to host the remainder of the capacity that's going to the other hotels in market, and we'll be able to create those experiences for our guests on site too.
Awesome. Well, as you said, a fantastic answer. I hope that was as good as your first one. I appreciate the color there. Maybe the next topic, just to dig into, there's a lot to chew on here, so I'll try not to ask too many questions. So the first one I'll talk about next is on the NFT offerings, which is, the latest and greatest craze going on in the marketplace. The demand for it has been absolutely astonishing. And you guys it's good to see you guys actually taking advantage and leveraging the opportunity. So you have 2 products announced so far, and I think you teased that there may be a third on the way. But just maybe if we back up, I'd like to get your perspective more and just, general thoughts and planning process behind the scenes. How did you determine to select, OpenSeas as the exchange that you chose, and any initial expectations you may have regarding just buyer interest in general for these first NFT product offerings?
Sure. I'll start with that last question first. We believe that buyer interest is fueled by the popularity of whatever the subject is that you're putting out, right? And professional football, and the greatest to ever play professional football, certainly has a large pool of buyers out there. When you talk about someone like Tim Brown, who played at a very elite college like Notre Dame with a huge fan base, played with the Raiders, huge fan base, you have to believe that there are a lot of people out there that would love to own a piece of that history, that digital memorabilia. And so, we started with, we believe we have access to exclusive content and content referencing not only the Pro Football Hall of Fame archives, where we can mine that content and create digital NFTs from that, but athletes, and the athletes telling their stories and the moments that were the most meaningful in their careers. When you look at the product that we have put out in partnership with Dolphin, which is, by the way, why we partnered with Dolphin, one of the best in the business at what they do, sourcing some of the greatest artistic talent out there, I got to tell you, for me and some of the companies I've worked for in the past, it starts with great product. When you provide great product, people will want to own and they'll want to have a piece of that. I think what you're seeing in the NFT space today is everyone is rushing. Everyone is rushing to get something out. Every day there's a new picture, a digital picture of a playing card or an old-time card, and people put it out as an NFT. What we've created is a digital experience, an immersive experience that takes you through the career of a player, listening to their voice depict how they felt while they were playing. No one else is doing that. And so, these player cards, more affordable, more of a volume opportunity for people to own a piece of that digital non-fungible token world. And then this one-of-a-kind piece created by Shane Griffin, who has really done some phenomenal things with the celebrity world in the NFT space, I think is just going to be fantastic. So we think this is going to be a great new revenue source for us. We're not an NFT company. We're a content company that has the ability to leverage that content across multiple business verticals, and we've added this into our media division. And it's been a process, and we've learned a lot. OpenSea, we feel like, is the safest. It allows tracking and connecting digitally to the piece so that you can trust your piece cannot be replicated, or if it is, it won't be done in a way that, it can't be done in a way that it reflects the token being attached to the piece, which is the safeguard around all of this. It also, frankly, allows the piece, if the buyer chooses to sell it downstream, it allows a platform for that to happen. And as many of these deals are structured, every sale of that piece and the resale of that piece, our company gets a percentage of. So this is a really unique model. It's a very different way to express content, and I think we've hit we've thrown for 2 touchdowns here with the first 2 products we put out. And we've got more to come. Earl Campbell's right on the heels of this, and we've got many, many more athletes signed up. And our goal is, as I said, to put out a couple of these a month and continue to evolve and create new product as well, so for our guests and fans to enjoy.
Great. I appreciate the color there. And let me just ask one more question, then I'll hop back in the queue. And the next topic I just want to touch on is the Hall of Fantasy League. Can you just remind us maybe what the next steps are of things to be announced? I think you mentioned the front office personnel is something that still needs to be decided. But fast forward to the NFL season and your fantasy league goes live in the fall. From a high level, can you maybe also talk about the business model and the monetization kind of aspect of this fantasy league, or anything you can share at this moment?
Sure. So the activations that are forthcoming, some in the near term and some over the summer and as the league starts, obviously, as I talked about the staking of teams and teams being staked out, we found that to be sort of a reinforcement of our belief that this is going to be a really unique experience where fans want to back and support a team, a geographic-based team with a fun brand and a logo, and really get behind and cheer for their virtual teams versus the individual fantasy sports that most people play. So we will be announcing our front offices. We're in contract with many of those professional fantasy players that will lead our teams, and then complement those with NFL players that will offer subject matter expertise. We look to announce those in the next month. Then we look to launch our mobile app. This is really the way in which fans will be able to engage through our community, give input to draft, give thoughts, hear thoughts from the experts on why things are being done. That should launch in June. We'll continue to enhance our website. And then in August, we'll conduct our draft. And we're still debating if that's going to need to be virtual or that can be during our enshrinement event, and have some of the excitement around that help launch the draft of the individual teams. And then a podcast that will allow our fans to, on a regular basis, get updates on their team's performance and the league itself. In terms of monetization, clearly we will have a percentage of all the backing for each of the teams. We'll have a percentage of the online merchandise store sales, which continue to go as we speak. There are sponsorship opportunities for this league that we're exploring, media opportunities for this league, a podcast, et cetera, that we're exploring. And one that is still out there for me as sports betting is legalized, again, where teams can play each other virtually you can imagine fans wanting to place wagers on those games. And so we think there are several different points of monetization for this first year. Moving forward, on-site events at the Hall of Fame Village powered by Johnson Controls, generating room nights, food and beverage, et cetera. There's a lot of ways in which we'll continue to look to monetize our Hall of Fantasy League across all of our business verticals. But we're feeling good about the fact that we're building our communities. The popularity of this is growing. Frankly, we got some really fun, cool marketing videos out there on our website, on YouTube. So if you haven't seen those, there's a league video that describes how to play, and then each individual team has their own promo videos. There will be more of that type of paid marketing going on. And as we bring on our front offices, we'll expect them to do sale and marketing effort for us as well. So it's exciting. I couldn't think of a better way to launch our gaming division, and we'll continue to build off of that.
Fantastic. I'm a fantasy football lover myself, and I look forward to keeping in touch there and seeing how this thing plays out. But that's it for me. I'll hop back in the queue again. Solid momentum. Congrats on that. Thanks.
Great. Thanks, Jack. Appreciate it.
At this time, I would like to turn the call over to Ann Graffis. Please proceed.
Again, I want to thank everyone for joining us today and apologize for the technical difficulties with audio that we've had. We will have replay on our website to share all. But in light of that, I'd like to ask a few questions that have come in that you may have not heard Mike address during his original comments. The first being, there have been several high-profile deals signed within the media vertical at Hall of Fame Resort and Entertainment Company. What is the timing of these projects and the revenue projections associated with?
I would say the timing is all project dependent. As you heard this morning, the World Chase Tag Project will be producing with Tupelo Honey and ESPN will be aired in Q3 of this year, so it'll start to generate revenue in the very near term. We are in production of The Perfect 10. This is the docuseries that we've talked about depicting the 10 gentlemen who've won a Heisman Trophy and also gone on to be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. We think that will sell and be aired in 2022. So there really is, our goal is to continue to fill our pipeline with projects that become near-term revenue, mid-term, and long-term, and every single year replenish that pipeline with new and exciting product and experiences for our guests to enjoy. Remembering that the non-fungible tokens, the NFTs, are a part of our media division, albeit not traditional media, but digital media that we will be selling today. Tim's NFTs will go on sale later this afternoon on the OpenSea network. You can see more about that on our website, our Hall of Fame Resort and Entertainment Company website. There will be more media pushed out. Tim will be on ESPN talking about it. So very excited about creating new revenue opportunities in our media division. And frankly, we've got a world-class team in Scott Langerman and Olivia Steyer, and we're adding in terms of leadership, and we're adding new players there almost on a regular basis to drive business development opportunities. We relaunched, or I should say we launched our brand, Hall of Fame Village Media, just over the past week. And we're partnering with companies like NFL Films and ESPN and Sports Illustrated and others. And so we feel very confident about the direction we're heading and filling our pipeline with great product for our guests and fans to enjoy.
Great. This is our last question, and it is related to the sports betting legislation that's currently being entertained within the state of Ohio. Can you expand a bit more on your thoughts about the legislation and how big an impact that legislation passing could have within our company?
Well, from what we're seeing, the legislation is very fair. It's very balanced. I think the legislators have done a good job creating what they refer to as a free market approach. We think we have a unique position and a unique location, if you will, to offer a sports betting partner. We have access to content, the best players to ever play the game. We are a sports and entertainment company, and so there's an ability to create value for a sports betting partner in our media division, our gaming division, and with a physical asset in our destination, our Hall of Fame Village, powered by Johnson Controls destination in Canton, Ohio. So we keep close eye. We have employed consultants and working with lobbyists to keep us fully engaged and informed. I know the bill came out a week ago, and there is some work being done on that, and I know that there is hope that that bill will be passed in the late June timeframe, and what I'm being told is then to be implemented in January of 22, and just in time for the Super Bowl and the playoffs and other things, which we're excited about. But I do think, as I've always said, sports betting is not this ugly thing that people used to have to do, and frankly, some still do on the in the gray market where it's not legal. And so what we believe is with technology advancements, micro betting opportunities, it really does enhance the way in which fans and guests engage with sport in general. And it's our responsibility to create those opportunities for our fans and our guests. We have planned a destination that we think is spectacular as part of our property in Canton, Ohio, our destination there. And we have planned multiple other ways to engage with a sports betting company. Our goal, as I said on our last earnings call, is to have a sports betting partnership in place prior to the bill being passed. But we'll see. We continue to push forward on that, and we have a lot of interest, and I think there are partners out there that have a lot of interest in us. And so it's exciting that Ohio will be having an opportunity, given that every surrounding area state touching Ohio has legalized betting for our citizens, and particularly the sports fans, to engage with sports betting in that way. So more to come, but we maintain a very close eye on this, and this is a key priority for us as a company in terms of new business development.
Great. Thank you, Mike. With that concludes our call for today. I want to thank all for your continued interest in the company and for taking the time to learn more. Have a great afternoon.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You may now disconnect your lines and have a great day.
Alrighty, boom, boom, boom. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Hall of Fame Resort and Entertainment Company, HOFV's earnings call. Yeah. Big Money Mike, CEO Michael Crawford, talking about a lot of good things. First and foremost, I want to apologize for the audio issues we had. Of course, it was on their end, so it is what it is. Nothing we can do about that. However, we got the answers. We kind of found out what we missed anyway, so it all worked out in the grand scheme of things. But hey, here's a few things that I think are epic. All right. First and foremost, the HOFL front office is going to be announced next month. We also got the NFTs later today. Big interview with Tim Brown and ESPN. That's out today. They're going to have a draft event that they're trying to plan. Sports betting, if that gets legalized, which it possibly should be by the end of June. They already have some plans in the mix already. They're already ready to go for when that happens. The partnerships plan and everything. I mean, they're already in the works. So, to me, it's like, I'm just gonna be honest. All right, I'm gonna tell you a little something that I found out. All right, so one of the lobbyists, one of the legislators in the bill is from Canton. All right, so I would not be surprised if they are not. And again, he said they are talking to lobbyists, so I would say that Mike and the representative from Canton there are probably good buds, right? You know what I'm saying? I think they already, in my personal opinion, this is my opinion, all right? So I'm just going by the news that I'm getting from multiple sources, right? If I want to just kind of put all that together, I would say that this is gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's part of the budget for Ohio. So the budget, it's all about budgeting, right? It comes into that. And it's a win-win for everybody. And at the same time, They're already talking partnerships. I mean, they wouldn't be talking partnerships if they didn't have some type of an idea that was going to get passed, all right? So I'm just saying. So in my opinion, I think that's going to help them out tremendously. You got the NFT stuff that's going on and whatnot. I mean, it's just a whole lot of greatness. The NFL partnership, the ESPN, NFL Films, all that's kind of coming into the mix. They're going to have, he said college football games up there in Canton. That's epic. I mean, how cool would it be to, have something like that going on up there, too, as well, and go visit that. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. They got the hotel revenue that they're going to be pulling in, all the weddings and events that are coming up here very soon. I'm actually going not too awful far from there in a couple weeks to attend a wedding, so I won't be too far away from that area. I've thought about making the trip, all right? I thought about going and knocking on old CEO Michael's door and saying, hey, what's going on? How you doing? That'd be so cool. Well, hey, Michael, if you're out there, hit me up. Send me a message. Hit me up on Twitter or something. Hit me up. We'll get something in a couple weeks. I'm heading up there. I'm heading up that direction. Maybe we'll figure something out. But anyway, I want to say, as we are just a few minutes away from market open, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for being a part of this earnings call. Right now, in the pre-markets, HOFV sitting at down 0.61% to $3.28, so just down a couple of pennies there from where we closed on Friday. So for those of you, before you bolt out, hit that like button. But hey, I'm about to get into my other stream and go live into my regular market show. So make sure you click out of this stream and go into the other one that's already set up on my channel. It's the AMC GameStop, stream. I have that set up. So, but thank you to each and every one of you. Hit that like button if you haven't subbed yet. Hit that sub button. My name's Corey, host of Pop the Chart, and I want to say thank you. Until the next time, HOFV. To the moon! Ha ha ha! See you in the other stream! Peace!